What's up, everybody? Yes, sir. The show is on the road. Our home away from home. Bryant McFadden, Pete Prisco, and all Pro Bowler. New contract. Hitman Harrison Smith joining us here. All things covered right here at TCO Performance Center, home of the Minnesota Vikings. #1, Harrison, how you doing? How you feeling? Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Doing well. Just grinding through camp right now. Just getting ready to start focusing on the Packers.
And with that being said, defensively, I'm a defensive guy. Defense win championships. You got some new faces and new places on the defensive side, a new scheme.
Mm-hmm.
What are your expectations for this group this year?
Coming into camp, the number one thing is always coming together. Obviously the fundamentals, what Ed Donatello and the coaches want us to do scheme-wise, but it's really growing trust, growing that chemistry, getting to the ball, hunting the ball, getting it out, getting turnovers, feeding off one another, and growing that throughout the season.
You're 33 now, right? You're the longest, if I'm not mistaken, you're the longest tenured guy on the roster right now?
Probably, yeah.
Do you feel like you're 33?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. I always, whenever people ask me like how old I am or how long I've been playing, I always think I'm younger than I am. So still having a lot of fun, still feel good. So yeah, that's really all I can do.
With no Mike Zimmer around, what's the difference with Kevin O'Connell here?
Just different styles. I obviously played with Zim for a long time. We had some success, but KO coming in, a lot of positivity, lot of competition. Ones versus twos versus ones. We mix it up quite a bit. We've always got a purpose for the day. Guys are excited to get out on the field.
Harrison, being in year 12, right?
11.
Year 11, my bad. Year 11 for you right now. As an individual, you've done everything one would want to do, especially for your position. The Pro Bowls, the All Pros, the contracts. What's left for you to, what motivates you right now at this point in your career?
I'm not one to get ahead of ourselves or anything, but like you said, I've done a lot of things, individual accolades, and been on some really good defense, some good teams, but the team goals. That's what I'm here for, and I'm not gonna get too ahead of ourselves. But we want to go out and we want to win. We want to win whoever we go against that week and see where that takes us.
Is it safe to say Super Bowl? That's what motivates you?
Yeah, I'm not gonna get into that at this point in the season. But as a guy who hasn't been there, that's obviously something I want.
When you look at your defense, the last couple of years hasn't been a good defense. I mean, you've had trouble stopping a run. What have you seen from this group in terms of the improvement up front?
Yeah, the guys up front are playing great. They're making it easy on the back end as far as fitting up the run game and then giving us a lot of time. And we're trying to give them time to get to the quarterback. So complementary ball is kind of what we're going for. Guys at all different levels of the defense, being able to make plays, being in position to make plays, and then letting your athleticism, your training take over.
Talking about the guys up front, one of the key additions you guys made was bringing in Zadarius Smith. Now, you pair him up with Danielle Hunter. Man, those two dynamic duo of pass rushers, man, how good can those two guys be?
Yeah, they're both of those guys are freaks in their own right. So you get them on the same side of the ball, opposing side of the ball. What you've got to account for them. We also brought in Harrison Phillips, Dalvin Tomlinson, DJ Wanham. I'm missing a lot of guys. Armand
Sullivan.
Watts. Yeah, Sully from Green Bay. He's been a great addition in the secondary. So we got a lot of pieces, a lot of new pieces that are going to make immediate impacts.
What's it like in practice as a defensive back going against this passing game every single day?
It's good. It's good work when you got, arguably the best receiver in football on the other side. Kirk slinging it around, Adam, great running backs. It's been good battles. It's been good work for both sides.
When you look at, your career being here in Minnesota, playing all 11 years here with the Vikings, you've been a part of, different coaching regimes. Tell us the difference with this camp when it comes to the energy, when it comes to the enthusiasm compared to what you've been a part of in years past.
Yeah, I think, not to take anything away from previous years, but like you said, there's a lot of energy on a daily basis. We've got a pretty good plan in place, in the training room as far as when we're going to be going ton of reps, when we're backing it off. But no matter what, when we're out there, it's good work. It's competitive. It's fast speed. We're getting something out of it. So it's very it's very calculated, and it's got us in a good place to always be ramped up to go.
One last thing. How many more years do you think you're going to go?
I've never put a cap on it. I've never had a minimum. I like football. I like playing it. So if they're going to let me keep doing it, I'll do it.
And if they want to keep paying you well.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That's a nice bonus as well.
No doubt. Harrison, thank you for joining us here. Pete Prisco, Bryant McFadden, all things covered. Coming to you live from the TCO Performance Center with the hitman, Harrison Smith.